Something I realized as well, forgot to clean out the videos I uploaded. There we go. Alright, that frees up probably 150 gigs. Probably gave enough time to check. Yep, Rumble is going. YouTube is going. Twitch. Refresh. Which should be fine. It says it's online. Looks like Twitter is going. Rumble is going. And looks like Twitch is going. Perfect. And yep, that appears to be all good. Activate the live stream chats. Activate. And there we go. That gets the live stream chats all going. Now I should be able to, whoops, don't match make. That should allow me to see all the chat that comes in. Maximize the window. And let me double check my other computer. And looks like everything is online. Oh, I see some YouTube messages. Must have typed that in before I got everything started on up. Let me see if I have, try to start off a 1v1 game. So let's see if there's any 1v1 versus British. But, nope, there's one. Here we go. Can't say this is going to be a good one, but it'll be a good one to start out with. Something to warm me up. So it's probably warm outside right now. Though right now it's raining, so it always seems like I have trouble with, what's it called? Bit of slight power issues during the lightning storm. So if you see my live stream go down for a bit of time, or goes down, it's probably me losing power. It's also been a bit of a heat wave outside, so it's been quite warm. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros 1 replay. On the south side as the British forces, we got Biggest Master Troll. On the north side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Lexi Hartman. There's a lot of openers you can do against British. It's not uncommon to see a quintuple pioneers. And it looks like the intersection is heading over here, so maybe I deploys forward HQ over here. You could try deploying on the 16 fuel income if you really want to rush out Stuarts. Knowing myself, I would probably do that because I like mass Stuarts. There's also a 60 munitions sector here, so it's not a bad spot to redeploy your HQ as well. They're going to spoil your field support truck there. Pioneers being quite aggressive. He may be eyeing, not sure where he's going to be eyeing. Looks like towards here. You're now left-hand deployed in the field. No pack up just yet. Going for intersection, then probably going to be packing on. Yep, intersection. Excuse me, into pack up. I think most time players tend to go for a second infantry section before and then lieutenant, then pack up, because of the lieutenant can sprint around while not in supply. Well, this intersection, when he gets deployed in the field, he packs up the HQ and he will be immediately starts walking because British infantry do not know how to run. You can always do a retreat, which probably the retreat would end them right there to give him a little bit of a speed boost, but nothing too great. Fuel sector being obtained here by the Wehrmacht player. The Wehrmacht player has gone for the Hextuple Pioneer opener. Munitions point is out. Section ready. My apologies. And Color's got the intersection here. They can easily defeat a Pioneer, especially when they're busy capturing. Put some rounds in his back. That other guy is wondering why his buddy's not capturing. Or not firing. Deploy that his marksman there on the one that took less damage. I think that was a little bit overkill. So he spent all of his additional munitions there. And got some wire now being salvaged up there. Strange wire path. So it looks like he's trying to wire this way.
Go ahead, sir.
Fuel support truck forward. Fuel sector being seized by this intersection. This munition sector captured by the lieutenant, and this sector will be the captured on up, but will not be in supply.
Yes, sir.
so he has redeployed in this munitions sector there. Getting 26 munitions to feed his very hungry guns.
A sector is being overrun.
And the Pioneer's trying to capture that munitions sector there. This strategic point needs to be captured up so he can get the fuel there to quench the thirst of his very thirsty vehicles. And Pioneer here could be engaged from the high ground, high windows. Does go take a round there, but nothing too much. And the Pioneer is falling back into this garrison. I have no idea how effective a Pioneer versus Lieutenant is inside the garrison. That's already wounded. This feels like it would not be seized. Intersection getting forced him back. He may get inside this structure. There are 3 windows to side, so plenty for the Pioneers to start firing away.
Germans are attacking our supply lines.
They just do that to be annoying. This looks like this guy's heading over here for a bit of a flank as well. Just a move into this region and be just fine. Lieutenant advancing, firing against that Pioneer. And looks like this one does see a bit of fire from the base MGs. Of course, the Wehrmacht class sees most of the map. We do have another... Oh, wait. Double Lieutenant? That's pretty unusual, honestly. So we're going to have double Lieutenant on the field by the British player. Usually you see... Well, most games you only see one Lieutenant. That's just the first one, not even being rebuilt. So we do have double Lieutenant on the field, going to be on the field. He could perhaps, not necessarily leash. It's generally a bad idea to use the leash ability, but it would be a good idea to accompany one intersection. The Scorpion squad can be a strong independent infantry section squad who needs no king or queen to oversee him. In this case, it would be king, right? Queen Elizabeth did not take come to power till after World War II, right? Or was it during? Sandbags now being built. This one guy just want to be lazy in the job.
Outfits ready for action.
Pioneers advancing. They're taking a bit of fire there. These Pioneers probably need to fall back really soon. That is the Scope Rifle squad. He's going to try to charge forward. He may just lose that squad entirely. Yeah, didn't even need to use deploy the marksman there. Pioneer backs on off. Grenadiers advancing. So we do have now the Kampfkraft, or not Kampfkraft, the Kriegsberg, and Kampfkraft Center is now being built as well. Oh, what was that explosion? Oh, Panzerschreck. Early Panzerschreck. Maybe too early Panzerschreck. Of course, you may not have seen double Lieutenant. That's something a little bit harder to spot and pretty uncommon, so that will delay any deployment of a Stuart. Though the Panzerschreck's always quite nice to try to bully this here. Field support truck now on the way, and I'm about ready to sneeze. My apologies. Sorry, the sneeze did not want to come out. There are 4 windows sight, so that's a good spot for the Grenadiers to fire away, but it looks like one guy's firing over this guy here. Pioneers advancing, storming the way forward. Granted, these are not storm Pioneers from Company Heroes 2, or else they will actually war for damn in combat. But we do have now double Lieutenant here to support out these sections. A relatively rare sight indeed. But this one has taken a bit of damage there. Lieutenants coming over here to support this intersection. Got a lot of forces, including another Grenadier. You may need to fall back to Skyrim soon. You're just going to get overran, and this Lieutenant... Yeah, the wounded one should definitely fall back sooner rather than later, and the other squad does fall back. There's a slit trench here, and he force can throw some stick grenades to displace the trench. And now do you have Veteran C1 here? Flame Warfare, multiple Flame Warfers there. Yeah, he needs to scale that trench, does scale the trench, and shoots on back before taking too much damage there. Please cast the 1v1 PE... Let's see. PE match if possible. Yeah, I can do that one next. If I have any 1v1 Panzer Elites.
One of our munitions depots.
It's granted, I probably do have one. Usually it takes a 1v1 Brits or the least common replay I can get. US is probably the most common faction to play. Brits are probably the least common faction. At least one to upload. Oh,
Forward OPs
triple
reporting
lieutenant.
sector is under attack.
We got triple lieutenant here. That is incredibly rare in 1v1s.
Put those rifle grenades to use, lads.
Those were rifle grenades? I forget. Can you guys remind me? Lieutenant Aura does increase damage, not just accuracy, right? So that could make these pretty deadly if I remember correctly. Probably remember incorrectly. Oh, slit trench there. But rifle grenades, I don't... Splashes the Pioneer in the background. Can't say if that was a miss or a hit. I think it was both. But triple lieutenant is incredibly rare. And he has a bit of firing line there. Looks like he's just, well, he is British, playing British, so cue the British Grenadier song, firing lines. Though he's not in red at the moment, or the redcoats. Just needs now the Churchill to go along with it, because that's, well, not necessarily English, that's Scottish, mostly, partially. By the way, he probably just did the that order right there to get that firing line there.
We have a sector under attack.
And the fuel support truck has established himself on this fuel sector, providing 26 fuel per minute. With a captain on the build queue, he should have enough for a steward. And by the time that gets completed, he probably have enough for 2. Got a landmine there. Declaring that land as mine. Scope rifle squad falls back there. And now I do have a 251 half-track. A mobile suppression platform could be quite nice. And the flame half-track could be quite nice as well. But the game's going on and on and on. The chance for an anti-tank asset is very likely. It's probably a good idea not to go for the flame projectors.
German forces are trying to secure
Pioneers engaging the engineers. Landmine incomplete. Land warfare squad falls back. He may get wiped out here. Fresh Capitan now pulled in the field. The captain may just want to find himself in a sector he can sort of just help support and be defensive with. Landmine built there. I don't know if Red spotted it. There's a good chance he may have spotted it. Potential rifle grenades can be fired in this slit trench there. Howdy. And half track is not garrisoned at the moment. Sapper could probably eye for basic machine gun placement there, or just lock down this flank to make sure he's at least protected from one side. And Pioneer's taking a bit of damage. They're trying to lay down a landmine. They're probably not going to be successful. And these slit trenches could be used as bait for the double rifle grenade squad. It's generally a good idea to just scuttle them, but it could be a bait. So this British player just may be having fun. After all, he's going for a triple lieutenant with rifle grenades. He must be baiting his opponent with this strategy. But it looks like the rifle grenades are largely out of range. Looks like they don't really have any... Oh, yeah, there's a visual model there. It's the actual rifle grenade itself. Do now have a 17-pound on the field, which honestly a Bofors would be more than adequate. Got a landline there. Hopefully it goes... I want to see repair sappers. I like repair sappers as opposed to Piets, because overhealing everything is such a powerful ability. Scope squad does fall back there, getting immolated.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Landmine has been spotted there by this minesweeper.
Victory countdown started.
17 pound is going to definitely be overkill for the 251 half track. Landmine has been swept. He decides to pack up his truck. He does not have a pan truck here, but taking a bit of rifle grenade fire. Aim does fall back there. I think he's safe enough to redeploy and get that fuel income. Though he does have a decent amount of fuel right now, so repositioning it right now when he has opportunity for munitions probably not a bad idea. After all, you don't need too much fuel, extra fuel income to be successful. Let's see, you got 10 munitions sector. Oh, armor command truck should qualify either a 10 munitions sector. Then he has a choice of a 5 or some fuel. So it's probably best put on 5, and the armor command truck try to deploy right there. I'm assuming he get right there. Those two decides deploy on the fuel sector.
Section reporting.
Right now the British player does have double capture in favor. Might as well capture this sector up.
Oi, listen up, gents.
He does have the repair medics. Very nice. So he's overhealing the casualty clearing station, which is always sometimes pretty vulnerable. What I mean boring? He's gone for triple lieutenant. When do you ever see that? Half track here. He has swept that mine there. But of course, there's no truck over there. Hopefully, we'll see a Cromwell. Command tank. Command tank's interesting at this moment because he doesn't need fireflies. Cromwell is overall, in my opinion, the best option. If he doesn't have Cromwell, so Kangaroo, that would be a better option than a command tank. He has 3 command points as well, so he could go for Churchills, but he already has the armor command truck, so it's probably better just go for Cromwells. He has a decent amount of income still on the field, so a command tank boosted. There's a Cromwell. The wrong Cromwell being put on the field. He must have got mistaken by its fake barrel. And now the proper Cromwell is on the build queue now. Here are landmine detonations. Yeah, triple lieutenant is relatively rare in 1v1s. Let's see, the left tenant, the right tenant, and the middle tenant right there. Okay, that joke is pretty bad. Rocket grenades running a little bit far and close. He is getting some decent splash damage here. He doesn't really have a proper counter to that. Other than the 17-pounder who is firing away against the flamethrower pioneers. Actually got direct hit there. Cromwell, or Command Cromwell, has a machine gun. He can like start firing away here. Hopefully he has not overhealed the command tank. Hopefully he does overheal the regular Cromwell really soon. Flame Warfare Squad gets its pack detonated. Scope Park Squad into this factory. Fabricate a barrels, so I guess it's a barrel factory. Stu finding ways, so we got Blitzkrieg. The British player has not set the doctrine. He sees Stormtrooper, he sees a Stu, so he knows he's going to consume quite a bit of manpower now. Carmos could be very nice. Oh, Off artillery? No, that was a Stu shot. Same sound effect, same explosion effect, so I'll get those two mixed up. Hurl charge has been consumed. Lieutenant, everything's softening away as those hard retreating. He has plenty of anti-infantry, though triple lieutenant commandos could be quite nasty. Got direct hit there. He doesn't. Oh, got an engine crit there. Found the landmine. And that'll cover the retreat of the 251 half track.
A victory point is being overrun.
Not sure. I just don't want to see raw artillery. That's pretty much all I want to say when it comes to our doctrines. He could go for rural engineers for fortified emplacements. And hold down Cromwells could be interesting, but probably not. Rural commanders could be quite nice. I wonder how effective triple command, triple vet, or starred commandos could be quite nice. Another Cromwell on the build queue. Very nice. Cromwells would be more than adequate to deal with the Stu. He has decent munitions float, so any doctrine could be quite nice, whether it be ABRE the command artillery, of course all the various artillery abilities of the Royal Artillery. Oh, finds a landmine there. Takes a bit of time to spot it with a scope rifle.
COs have what they need to call in artillery.
And he's gone for Royal Artillery. I understand he wants to nuke the Pak-38s. That would be a great way to hard counter Pak-38s with the Officer Artillery. Allows Carmels more free reign against the Stews. And looks like I clicked the invisible button to click the armor command truck. He is going for a Firefly now. A Firefly would be a great range counter to the Stew. And it would be a very good counter, especially with a command tank, to defeat the Tiger tank potentially. Finds a British landmine there. And looks like the captain does find a landmine. But 'tis just a scratch.
Brilliant, mate. Spot on. Armor repaired and ready.
We're all set. Crew set.
Got double Stew on the field, so the Firefly is quite understandable. The overheal will allow them to draw some additional damage. Repair Sapper straight forward. Cromwells both are no longer up here. Also to the under Pak-38 does strike the command tanks well, so he's splitting his shots with the Pak-38, not a good idea. That does get decrewed, and I think the gun will probably get the fully destroyed as well by the Officer Artillery. Does easily. I think it may have a landmine been detonated over here. Cromwell command tank advance way forward. Command tank has taken some damage. Other Cromwell is way up here. Stew may get overran and finished off. Command tank took a hit there, minor hit. Stew takes multiple bounces there. Now got a Firefly there. There goes the Stew there. We got the Stormtroopers push forward. They have thrown some rounds. Does have a 17 pounder there, but he's going to lose that squad entirely at the current rate. Does. Drops a Panzer Strike there. Heard that's a great weapon for officers to pick up. Cromwells have plenty of health to push forward and engage this other Stew. Command, or no, that's a regular tank. Does take a day shot there. And Pak-38 along the flank. Command bunker takes up fire there. He does knock out one of the Cromwells at Pak-38. Officer maybe push forward, try to get some all-star artillery here. Stew fires a shot in the red Cromwell. Finds a landmine there. Looks like Lieutenant does explode to a landmine. Stew goes down. Officer artillery takes out the Pak-38. He has some missions to work with now. No sap on the build queue. Don't think he really needs it, but an extra repair sapper wouldn't be hurt. In fact, he'll do the opposite in form of healing. Minesweeper trying to lay down landmine. Flame Warfare advancing. British player has a 419 VPs versus 321. Firefly trying to take out this Pak-38. Cromwell just trying to back off, get some repairs. Pak-38 has been knocked out. No Stew in the field, which is probably not a good idea for all of these tanks. A Stug, regular Stug, probably a better option. Though can't see what tech level is at. He's probably just trying to save for the Tiger tank.
Speed governors have been upgraded on HQ trucks.
Speed governors. No Tiger tank. Not sure if he had enough command points to get out the assault grenade ability. Can't say exactly for sure. Stew has a veteran Super 1. He's also out of munitions. I think he's going for multiple Panzer Strikes. His quadruple Pioneer. Orange coast push blade forward. Does take out, force back that Grenadier. Panzer Grenadier over here could receive a hit there. The Iron Check upgrade was over here. Does fall back there. Looks like a regular sapper picked up the Panzer. Maybe also repair a sapper. I see the welding packs the back, so I think it is a repair a sapper.
They're losing territory. We are losing territory.
I just realized something as well. They're carrying a welding pack in the back, but they also carrying a welding pack in their hand. Does that mean they can dual wield welders?
Gun crew, ready?
Pack 38 now deployed in the field.
Construction detail report.
My apologies for the thunder outside. That was not in game.
It is too much. They're under fire. We will not escape our wrath.
Got these Grenadiers now take a bit of fire. Now the Grenadiers are falling on back.
We're losing a sector.
Good shot there on the Firefly. Got a little bit of damage there. Grenadiers do fall back. A rear pack 38 does fall back. Got a bit of damage there onto the Rifle Grenadier squad. Splashes this guy here. Has gone full battle phase now. I think it would have been better just stay at the assault phase and just get out a Stug or two. The Bound British armor does warrant a Stug or two, because the Stug life is pretty good. Half track still alive. Good shot there, repair sappers, they do fall back. Oh, and got an on-map artillery piece. Does not take out the Stug or Stu. Yep, a 25 pounder. Main gun destroyed on the Stu. And this Carmel does go down to double Panzer strike. Stu gets main gun critted again. Firefly is taking some fire. There goes the Stu. Officer artillery running on in. Does hit one of these guys. He does use medical supplies, not wounded one. Trying to creep away from the barrage.
Deploy at your convenience.
This guy's one member. Deploy that to marksman. Yep, deploy that to marksman there. Solid opportunity. He took it. Took the shot. Literally. And now got the Tiger Panzer available. We have actually one Tiger Panzer, but still got a Firefly on the field. And we still have the command tank as well, so he does have a decent, credible threat to the Tiger tank. Firefly will be closer to a hard counter at that point in time. Five command points. Can't say what doctrinal abilities he has gotten. Basically, because nothing's visible on the Roar artillery other than the Sexton or the Priest.
Germans are assaulting one of our victory points.
Sappers ready for orders.
Gas stopper, good to go, sir. CP ready for orders.
Come on now. You can't say that because he's winning.
Divisions are down to 200 points. We are losing a sector. I say.
Grenadiers trying to capture
We are
these
losing a
sectors now.
Tell us what you want.
Plus, he's the one who's spamming out Grenadiers with just Panther strikes. Talk about boring. No stormtroopers with STGs. How boring. No assault grenades. How boring. Firefly gets some good pens there. 2 pens on the Firefly. Especially 3 on the Lieutenant. Giving him +1 command point.
Standing by. Send over. Caps are ready when you want.
Good pen there. And there. Luke Captain took a pretty good hit there. He may get wiped out by the Tiger Tank. Does send a miss there. He has a triple repair sapper there. Actually, no. This one appears to be unupgraded. I don't see any unique backpacks on them. Another firefighter pulled in the field. That should be very effective versus the Tiger Tank.
We're all set. Good on you, mate. Few fireflies just came through. Capture complete.
3rd Battalion's just received access to self-propelled artillery vehicles.
A priest cannot be ordained on the field, but the British player is actually a pop cap at the moment.
Capture complete. Ready
You can now bring in a priest, at least in population-wise. Probably a good idea not to go for a priest at the moment. It would become too high a population, I would say. Just of him being pop cap, because this sector being decaptured is far too likely. And it looks like the Grenadier does fall back.
He's overrunning one of our sectors.
Does find a landmine there. Good pens there. Wolfram and Barrage raining on in. Couple pens there. Firefly's not advancing. Just a good pen there. Tiger Tank takes some damage here. Tiger Tank does go down, giving the command tank veteran C2. Firefly's against along the flank. Good also artillery there, knocks to the Pack 38. And the shoes taking some damage there. Now speaking a language I can't understand.
A victory
What
point
the
is
fuck?
reached.
I don't understand live chat sometimes. I find the toxic behavior sometimes really unnecessary.
Reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Grenadier's being captured, or trying to capture the VP, but looks like he has back the game as well. There's overall very good solid gameplay by the British player, going for Cormos and for Triple Lieutenant, which is not common, really. Either way, that's Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. Yes. I can now. I'm actually just looking over my Twitch stream. I saw all the auto mods. Sorry, auto. Whoops, not Windows. Yeah, two fireflies, especially with with a command tank, will destroy a Tiger Tank. That's always one reason I'm always more in favor of seeing the command tank as opposed to the what's it called? As opposed to the Stag Hound, because I would like to see more effective anti-tank capability. Let's see, somebody was wanting to see a Panzer Elite player game, 1v1. And these are 2 different players, so let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah, I like seeing command tank as opposed to staghound because I think the command tank is provides more anti-vehicle, and when it comes to anti-infantry, I think the Stuart does a better job than the staghound in my opinion. But I also put a higher praise on canister. And 2v2 up is yeah, and 2v2s as well. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros 1 replay. Small on the north side as the Panzer forces, we've got Nero. Small on the south side as the US forces, we've got Diamondback. And Partially build the barracks, he's going to charge forward with the engineers. Got FU, but also smiley face. Nope, sounds about right.
Target captured.
Do you know which game chat is definitely the most interesting? I want you guys to think what I'm going to say. Which game chat do you think is the most interesting? At least when it comes to RTSs. I'll wait at the 2-minute mark before I say what I believe my answer, or probably the correct answer is. 44% more FPS, 5 yards more range, 10 yards more vision. I assume you mean DPS. Yeah, and the range is the more critical part. Just able to get the first shot and possibly second shot. I put a lot of value in range. Or maybe you mean shots per second? As in like fires more often? Sorry.
The point has been secured. Awaiting command.
Jeep now pulled out by the US player.
Is kampfbereit.
Couple Panzer Grenadiers here, kind of grab captain the fuel sector.
We have secured the munitions depot.
Panzer Grenadiers moving around. And the 2-minute mark. What I believe is the most colorful chat in any RTS would probably be Wargame Red Dragon. And probably any Eugen game would have, where you just have immediately all upon start of the game, you got a global chat with the most stupid things that people say. Yeah, they don't hold back in Wargame chat. Is Engineer's going to try to get the repairs through? I think he's trying to get the repairs through the hedge line. Can't say how successful that's going to be. Looks he's unsuccessful. Over here, got the Panzer Grenadiers now repairing up the Kettengrad. I don't really care who wins, honestly, when it comes to these two players.
Panzer Grenadiers ready for orders.
I equally know them little.
Orders coming.
Since I mostly just cast, I not really know all the players all too well. If I generally know a player, it's usually for a bad reason. Such as Max O.D. Taylor. With his raging. Rifle squad now advancing, get a bit of damage there onto the Panzer Grenadiers.
Panzer Grenadiers in the field.
Looks like he says he's going to pull out an M8. Is that a bluff? If you say that in chat, is that on purpose or not? Like, okay, I am going to build a Greyhound, or I'm not going to build a Greyhound.
Under attack.
Bit of a mind game there.
Send orders.
Jeep does get a bit of volley there. Down south, we've got the engineers who are severely wounded. Capture this munitions sector. Panzer is going to force him back. He needs to retreat back. Yeah, it does retreat down back.
Munitions point awaiting instructions. Bid complete. Nicholas, dress up for move. Under fire! Grenadiers ready!
Panzer Grenadiers did put a bit of damage onto the Jeep. When I say a bit of damage, I mean 0 points of damage.
Secure. No enemy contact.
Got a bit of a pen there. Panzer Grenadiers push away down south. 2 squads hitting them. Rack squad here to support. So far, the US player does have better field control by 1 strategic point. G43 is now deployed in the field by the Panzer lead player.
Fall in.
Panzer Grenadiers over here. And now we do have a 250 half-track deployed on the field. You can go and eye for a bit of a mounted play. Over here, we do have the supply yard, which could go for either the, of course, the tank depot or for the motor pool. He says he's going to go for Greyhound, so who knows?
American infantry! Sir, the new half-track is ready for action.
Infantry half-track now deployed on the field.
They're shooting at us!
250 half-track advancing. Rock Squad does fall back there. Jeep firing a little bit of volley there, but he's pretty close to going down. Got 2 G43s held. G43s always seem pretty effective versus light vehicles.
Panzer Grenadiers, ready for orders.
That 250 half-track is on fire. And also being quite lit on fire. We do have the Jeep back there. May receive a bit of repairs. Up north, up here, got the Rifleman Squad.
Go ahead with orders.
Does deploy an observation post here on the fuel sector. Our squad taking a little bit of damage. Our squad over here taking a little bit of fire. Observation post slowly being picked apart.
We must protect our
Observation
munitions
post
from
has
enemy
been
advances.
destroyed. US player has gone for a Greyhound, as he said he would. And we do have now Panzer Support Command. He's going for a light ATF track. He may believe his opponent that he's going for a Greyhound.
Ready for group.
Well, he saw the observation post on the fuel sectors, which probably really suggests he would. Greyhound has now been deployed in the field. 250 half track does receive a engine crit. Does fall back there, and 250 half track will go down. Nice early pick there by the US player.
The enemy has destroyed one of the Kampfgrupp's
Jeep push
vehicles.
away forward. Kaliningrad over here. No doctrine selected just yet. The US player will likely go for infantry since he has a has a Greyhound, but still can go for any other doctrine.
We have secured the target. Go ahead.
Light ATF track now deployed in the field.
Target is secured.
Greyhound, I think trying to destroy the carcass there. But I'm just wondering, what's this? Is that a radar piece? I think where that came from. That definitely looks like a demolition charge if you really don't think about it. But Rocket Squad does fall back there. That must be... Oh, that's from the observation post. Just a little bit of debris from the observation post. Why is my mind melted today? Been melted this entire week. I think it's because of the heat. It's been on average around 100 degrees with the heat, with humidity, the heat index for this week where I live at right now. So it's been a bit warm. Though I have experienced warmer, but still 100-degree heat index, 50% humidity. Not to mention just series of small lightning storms have been popping up. Rock Squad does take a shot there. We've got the aim shot ability.
Ready, sir.
Sir, we have a new half-track
Another light ATF track now deployed in the field. Greyhound skirmishing around.
We have secured the target. Ready for
Light
orders.
ATF track. Of course, the US player has gone for tank traps here, so he went down the wrong road. In other words, he should have gone down the road.
Commander, sir. Vehicle ready.
Kaliningrad. Oh, we do have doctrine selected there. We've got now tank hunter selected, so telemines can be now established. Maybe a telemine right here wouldn't be half bad. That's maybe, yep, got a telemine being established right there. I think it would be better to go for right here, but this can help get cross traffic. But of course, the tank traps there would funnel. Sniper gets a shot on the Panzer Grenadiers. Double light ATF track here. He has gone for tank hunter, which means he's going to have excess munitions. He doesn't have any big munitions sink, so he can spam the aim shot ability.
The enemy is impacting Kampkobeler's victory point.
Here now the Comm Engineers falling back there. Landmine swept. Does not get detonated by the flamethrower. Greyhound gets immobilized. Got the M1 to come here. Gets a good shot, but I think it's got a bit of splash damage down this 2-2 on the Greyhound.
The enemy's advances.
This guy does take a hit there. Jeep engaging in point blank range. Trying to take out the Greyhound. Light attack truck goes down. Missed the Greyhound there. Kaliningrad receiving a bit of fire there. Greyhound goes down. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use of broken to get that recovered. Jeep receiving a bit of fire from this light ATF track now. Gets a shot there. Oh, will not be secured the kill. AT gun will be decrewed.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Not sure why he typed that. And, oh, he's going to telemine the AT gun. That does trip it, right?
Attention, the enemy
I always
advances.
forget. I'm a Company Heroes 2 player. But I'm pretty sure it does trip the AT mine.
Ready for all group.
And now we do have a mortar half-track deployed in the field. We do now have support weapon center there. That's probably meant for a sniper.
Panzer. The indomitable Hetzer tank is now available. Kampfkorpeler is losing a munitions depot to the enemy.
Vehicle ready for action.
Oh, it looks like your YouTube comments are not popping up. Oh, but that one did. I am not sure what's going on with that. Sometimes it doesn't pick up the YouTube comments. Need to double check something out this replay.
Defensive operations have
Panzer
been
Grenadiers do take a
upgraded.
bit of damage there. Jeep engaging at very close range. Suppressed on the rifle squad. Other Panzer Grenadiers receiving fire from Jeep.
We must protect our munitions from enemy advances.
Jeep could trigger the teller mine.
The enemy is becoming less mobile all the time.
Oh, that was horrible luck for the US player. I was not expecting the Jeep to trigger it. Well, do you think that was the trick that I was expecting? Because that's the trick that happened.
First level veterancy achieved.
Rifle squad did not get wiped out there. The Panzer League player got lucky with that. Teller mine swept there, very nice. And teller mine here, of course, is still in the region. Mortars barraging over here. Now we got US snipers in the field. With a bit of luck there, and now the US player going for snipers. I'm more on the Panzer Elite side in this game. We have not seen what doctrine the US player's gone for just yet. We've got a Hetzer on the field. 2-2 skirmishing around.
Sir, tank upgraded, sir.
Spotting scope now complete.
Hitzers are now available for deployment.
Mortar just barraging this archway there. Try to hit anything that advances. Good idea for a blind barrage, just
The
unsuccessful
enemy
this
is
time.
seizing our territory.
Sniper does take a shot there. Needs to
The
press the
enemy is
retreat
seizing
button,
our
but got a rep
territory.
squad here to help protect it. And over here as well, 2-2 coming for a flank. Does succeed direct hit there from the AT gun. It is severely wounded. Our squad does take a bullet there from the 2-2, but does survive for now. Needs a retreat button. Uncamouflaged there. Does get gunned down. Hits a 2-2 there. Now this Panzer squad doesn't need to fall back. Possibly gets wiped out there, but that rifle squad's being ripped apart. Has 4 health, less than recommended health.
Your orders, sir?
Objective under our control. Ready to move on. We are losing ground.
We do now have a another light ATF track there, going for another 2-2. Looks like he's going to be skipping Panthers. I'm perfectly fine with that. Maybe logistics company wouldn't be half bad for the 4-man squad upgrade. 2 command points. Let's take a look at the US player. The Panzer player has consumed pretty much all of his resources. Done a good job of consuming munitions as well as tank hunter. So there may be a decent number of telemines in the field.
We are losing a sector.
US player has some manpower work. He has gone for infantry. Can bring in some rangers.
57 mil at your service.
I think Thompson Rangers would be a good idea. Rangers ready to lead the way. Though he's a bit low on munitions right now. That's where some of his munitions went. The landmine there. Panzer of STGs now pushing the way forward.
Taking rifle fire!
Need something?
Rangers
We're losing a point out there.
backs on off. And now got the flame engineers getting suppressed and pinned.
They're taking one of our points. Supply lines are
Incoming
broken.
enemy
We have
fire!
territory cut off from supply.
Engineers do fall back there. Mortar half check maybe on for a barrage.
The Axis are winning the battle. Get back in the fight.
1 supply yard upgrade. No triage center, so he has no healing at the moment. Panzer player probably does have healing. Yes, he does.
Our front lines are collapsing.
Now got some shots over here in the tank traps. And Bazooka's trying to clear up the hedges.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Rifle squad taking fire!
Just tell us what you need us to do.
Mortar does rain a little bit far. Rangers pushing way forward.
Supply lines
2-2
are
here.
broken.
I don't know if he has access to sticky bombs. Maybe. Don't see anybody throwing any. He does have munitions for 1. Our squad took a bit of damage there from the Panzer Grenadiers. Our squad does fall back and may get wiped out here. Rangers don't have Thompsons. Does take out that rifle squad there. Bazooka rolls a miss and does get a hit there. Everything falling back.
Squad is under fire!
We got company.
And when he gonna make it decrewed here as well.
Taking hits.
Trying to force for the ground, hit that mortar half track, unsuccessful. AT gun rotating around, trying to hit this 2-2 in a good position for it. Direct hit there. AT gun here does get decrewed.
Long-range artillery is awaiting
Off-map
coordinates.
power shoot is available, but he has nowhere near enough munitions. He should probably just save his command points for the off-map combat group at this point in time.
Cover me.
And I think the US player is backing out of the game. Rangers fires it up without any Thompsons. He, of course, he can pass from the bazookas.
What do you need?
And does fall back there. Yep, I need to take a look at the chat window and make sure it's not holding up your comments. It's been a little bit picky about that, hasn't it?
Trying to drive us back.
And looks like a bit of name calling at the end. Count GG, so he's brought back in the game relatively soon.
Enemy fire.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see now. Let me take a look at the chat windows. Yep, I forgot to hit this button there. But when hitting this, I think it reads it better. By the way, let me just delete that replay. And you know what? Let's go to the 3v3 next. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another couple Euros 1 replay. As well on the north side as the US force, or Panzer Wehrmacht force, we've got Peugeot force. Spawn as the Panzer Leaf forces, we've got Metal Grid. And spawning as the last of Wehrmacht force, we've got Good Uncle. Spawn south side as the Orange Brits, we've got Hackers Are Trash. Spawn as the US forces, we got a foreign name, and spawn as the last US forces, we got 98599536997. Compcraft Center deployment field. Engineers and pioneers trying engaging. This is a 4VP map, so a lot of targets for both sides to secure.
Grenadiers assembled.
Engineers do capture the point, but the engineers there pioneers will immediately start decapturing it. But we've got the Shimbog engaging scope rifle squad, got a set of slip trench trying to be established there. He may redeploy his 4HQ. No resource sectors there, so actually not a great side of the map for Brits, is it? Kaliningrad here, no doctor select just yet, looks like. The rifle squad straightforward. Kaliningrad will find the rifle squad here. And over here, you do have the intersection. Not fighting. This infiltration is somewhat fighting. 2 members. While the Shimbog is receiving repairs, this guy is somewhat rotating around. Kaliningrad reversing on in. G43 squad engaging the rifleman squad. Kaliningrad taking a bit of fire, bit of a meat shield. VP's captured. Volkswagen is taking a bit of fire from this rifle squad. Maybe MG42 along the flank to help secure up this flank to make sure the VP is secured. Sometimes it's a good idea to constantly play the VP game. You now have a Brand Carrier as well as some Dragon Peace tank traps there. Those both in Schimwagen. This is the radius of the bunker. Scope rifle getting some good damage there. And do now have some people out there. Not sure what it is. Got MG42 right here. You could throw the MG42 inside this bunker there so it can help track stuff more safely. But he's going to get flanked. Maybe it's a good idea to throw in the HQ. Does lose the Schimwagen there.
Our allies are under attack
Over
at
here
their
we
base.
have the Volkswagers engaged, being flanked by the rifle squad, but the M42 detect that said flank. Instead of we do have double cannon grad here, and he does have tank hunter because you see the repair building on each other. Goes in some tank traps there. How nasty. MG42 firing away.
Allied base is under attack.
MG crew on me! Pioneers have this sector.
Pioneer does get fully wiped on out. MG42 doesn't rotate around. The Brand Carrier has taken some
We're losing
damage.
territory.
Volt squad here.
Sectors being traded. MG42 here. Bunker here. Looks like going to be casual recovery bunker. Could always throw his actual MG42 in it.
Volksgrenadiers reporting full strength.
Looks like Sign's curious if his teammates are okay. This player has taken a bit of a beating though. He says he's going for defense.
Build a bunker.
Casual recovery bunker now being established. Volksgrenadiers captured this sector there.
I'm taking it.
MG42 firing away against over here. MG42 could rotate hit the Brennan carrier, but still trying to hit the scope rifle squad. Slit trench being gunned down by the MP40s.
Cowards attack
And
our
the
forward
British
base.
HQ truck has not packed up a reposition because that's probably the best position it could be in.
The objective is ours.
Our defensive propaganda campaign is now ready.
Though deploying in this sector there would at least secure that large plot of land so his units can move around a bit more easily. Nope, looks like something got wiped out there. MG42 receives a frag grenade there. Pioneers inside the slit trench there. Medics grabbing a number of casualties. The Volksgrenadiers, he's trying to save this guy here. Could be pursued a little more. Captures the MG42. I think he could start firing away. He's starting to pack it up. I think he's going to the MG42 is going to get fully wiped. Yeah, it does get fully wiped there. But in this conflict, he will pick up a good number of casualties. Looks like he won't pick out 3 out of 4. After all, you can see the medics not moving anymore. Oil barrel exploded. Guess they want to be in a Michael Bay movie.
We are ready to fortify the perimeter on command.
Volksgrenadiers maybe eyeing for a Panzerfaust. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use Birkin to get that recover. 2-2 pushing away forward as well. Got bar rifles now being established. Do now stun grenades being thrown. This could be a pretty good set of stun grenades. Missed the flamethrower. Oh, splashed himself a little bit, but nothing too significant. Getting some good damage done. Volksgrenadiers do fall back. 2-2 needs to focus on the flamethrower. And another round of stun grenades to pursue that squad there. Of course, it will miss. Does fall back there. And engineers fall back. The right squad will have to shoulder versus 2-2 as well. British medics charging the way forward. On the right side, Volksgrenadiers falling back. Rifle squad push way forward with a flamethrower engineer. Landmine here. Wehrmacht landmine. Another MG42 established. Another Wehrmacht landmine here. We also got a bunker here. Another casualty recovery bunker. Double casualty recovery bunker makes it really easy to secure casualties. Just twice the amount of medics, twice the respawn rate. It's easy, somewhat easy to stop 2 medics. It's actually not too easy to stop 4 medics. Of course, they can also support each other since they can drop off casualties at each other. So the back line one can support the front line one. Casualty being obtained. That could be casualty number. Oh, nope, medic goes down. That could be. Oh, got some good hits there. This could be casualty number 4 to get a free grenadier. No upgrade in this one just yet. And landmine has been swept. Throws out a really horrible frag grenade there.
Gains the momentum on the field.
He just missed him by about a mile. Grenadiers now deployed on the field. 2-2 and Panzer Grenadiers. 1 squad does fall back.
We're losing a sector.
Designates that landmine. He could have swept it. He also blew up his own rifleman there. He had it swept. What was that about? Thing is, well, he had it swept. He actually identified it, so that's not necessarily a sign of a hacker, but still, that was a horrible frag. What was that about? He had a minesweeper still there. He had a minesweeper. That was just horrible plays.
What do you need?
Good frag grenade there. Oh, something exploded. Looks like 2 has gone down. Brand's scope rifle push way forward there. Panzer Grenadier is trying to repair this one up. He's pushing way forward. The rifle squad has laid down landmine there, or maybe the engineers. That could be infantry, and those will replace on by riflemen. Telemine here will be spotted. Thing as well, I haven't seen anything concrete of a hacker because that landmine was swept. But then again, a lot of hackers are not very good. Frag grenade there does get a pretty good hit. Volkswagens before for the fatherland active. It will be a very easy defense. Plus M42 providing some good suppressive fire here. And casualties being obtained. He has gotten in the second grenadier there.
They must have raided the hill soon.
They're losing territory.
Oh, we got a burst Stewart. Bar squads for this player as well. Does have now another 4th fatherland active along the flank. Of course, these guys are not going to be supported by there. U.S. mortar with efficiency 1. That thing actually has done quite a bit of work, hasn't it? It has efficiency 1. Pulls back there with taking minimal damage because this is heavy cover right here. Rifle or another round of stun grenades. Very nice. But he may get wiped out there. I think that was a different squad there. Maybe it was the same squad. But it looks like, yeah, he did lose a full squad there. Landmine hits was swept. It was also incomplete. 2-2 does complete fire there. Regular Stug now on the field. PH squad trying to push way forward. Scope Rock squad trying to take time to destroy the landmine. It won't explode. Just gets destroyed right there.
The enemy has 300 points.
Oh, Thompson Rangers now pulled in the field, so this player's gone for infantry.
They're losing territory.
German mortar now pulled in the field. Flamethrowers gets good damage for the follow active. No additional munitions bunker there. I'm not sure what this bunker is supposed to be for. Reinforcements? Is this just going to be a reinforcement bunker? I'm not sure just yet. Bar squads push way forward. Rangers getting suppressed. Another full to fatherland immediately activated. These guys need to fall back. He may lose the Grenadier squad entirely. Escapes out of both those squads. Got lucky there. Over here, got 2-2s firing away with a mortar half track. And we got another Warfare barrage raiding on in. Some screaming Nemies. Guard squads before, stick grenade there. No, that stick grenade could have been better. Number of casualties on the ground here. Medics are both alive. There's another grenadier for the Wehrmacht player, so he's getting his casualties. If he would have had both of these medical bunkers up and going, he could have got another grenadier squad, maybe even 2 more. And he's getting the medical bunker now. British player may be scraping the bottom barrel when it comes to manpower. He's not fully reinforcing his squads.
Observation post ready.
Double Warfare. Interesting. He has a decent number of support weapons as well, so maybe support infantry eventually would be quite nice. Nebel for barrage raining way over here. Looks like I captured him before too here. This would have been a better spot for the Nebel Warfare. Bar squads push forward with the Thompson Rangers. MT-42 has not been deployed just yet. Grenade there will continue to fall back. Mortar pretty close range. He has not double medical bunker there, so this one's almost destroyed. But now he's going to drop off stuff here. Off power shoot running on in. MT-42 squad just stay there and fight to the end. Does lose the mortar entirely, and I think that saw a crater form there before actually landing, so that may have been the alpha power shoot first. Grenade raining on in, gets a good hit there, falls back there. 3 more couches drop on off, so fresh grenade there. Ooh, may have lost a full senior squad entirely. Now got registered artillery in this region. May kill off some medics. Yeah, all the medics go down. Drop 2 casualties remain. And now looks like all the medics have gone down. Pioneers need to push forward with some repairs. Right now he does have 5 grenadiers. Could have gotten more if he didn't kill off his own medics. At least 3 more casualties over there. Oh, I think a Tellermine scored a kill on this Greyhound. That's her over here. Nebelwerfer raining on in. Somewhere around here. He probably targeted it right there. Oh, canister shot wiped out that squad. Stug I just sit there. He's forced on the ground, trying to take out the hedge line, I guess. Who's falling back? Times he wish had a unit heavy enough to crush these forces as they were stacked up like that. I don't think Hetzers can crush. Got a Wehrmacht landmine here. It's not uncommon to see games like that. I mostly just go to games replay, just try to find a good mix of them. 3v2 is pretty rare, it's just usually just this player only uploads them. Rock squad is fully pinned. Ranger squad not being suppressed at the moment. 1 bazooka is firing, so he has 4 Thompsons firing. Throws a grenade there. Wipes, destroys the MG-42 entirely again. Rock squad's pretty forward. Let's wipe out that one there. Stewart advances before, gets good damage. That's her seabed fire there. Picks up a bar. Got double capture in favor of the Axis Explorers, so slowly in their favor. Nebelwerfer's firing away.
Building complete.
Yeah, I don't know how to put it lightly, but I do know that 3v3s have a lot of lower skilled players, simply put.
Cowards attack our forward base.
And the Computers 1 community is not exactly very big anymore. Red Sword Artillery has been summoned. Where exactly, I'm not sure. Maybe somewhere over here. Got a creeping barrage there. Pioneers, you may want to fall back. Stu, it's a good shot there. Wipes the Brent squad. Grenadiers now have XC2. I think the mortar is hitting the hedge in front of him. Now got off of power shoot trying to hit this medical bunker. This one has been destroyed. He still has a backup here. Grenade there. Gets a decent hit. Grenadiers do take a decent hit there from off of power shoot as well. Medical bunker has been established. to skirmishing around. Got this rifle squad here. Grenadiers do take a bit of damage there. Or a bit of damage on the observation post. My mind just melted right now. Got a bit of artillery raining in over here. Howitzer does strike the medical bunker. Bar squad advancing. Another 4 of the fatherland active. He's just using these command capture target bunkers to get a better force on the field, and he's using for the fatherland and really hold the line as he takes all the artillery. He's been drained of all of his manpower with this strategy. Loses out Volunteers entirely, so all of his Volks. Oh no, he still has 1 Volks left in the field. He has now 7 free Grenadiers on the field. Grenadiers take a bit of damage. Thompson Rangers are now veterancy 2. And he just got, let's see, 3 2-2s there. Panzer and mortar half trap. Something exploded there. I think one of the players made it back to the game. Didn't see any notification like that. Down here we do have a captain in this sector there. Maybe he's trying to do a captain retreat there just to get some healing. Incendiary mortar has connected. The allies have 50 VP, so I don't think they're going to win. There's triple capture against them, and like it's going to be quadruple capture, and they have 50 VPs. Yep, at this current rate, they are about to lose the game. Rifle squads engaging. Got a lot of veteran rifle squads here. Got triple vector C defensive units here.
25 points left. The enemy is seizing our territory.
It's firing some shots over the hedge line. Of course, triple vector C3 stood, so his armored skirts taking less damage. And the allies are down to 6 VPs, make that 2, so 1 more tick, and they will lose. That is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to next replay. I probably have time for one more replay tonight. I am not 100% this week. I think it's the heat just making me a little bit nauseous. Plus, I haven't eaten dinner just yet. So let's do this map here. Because I just got cast, I just look at games replay, just look at the surface, download it. I don't pre-watch the replays. I have no idea what I get into when I download a replay. I have no idea if it's a good or bad replay. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Couple Heroes 1 replay. So on the right side as the Panzer Elite Forces, we've got COH of duty, and spawn as the Wehrmacht forces. We've got Ant Pro Allies Pro. On the left side as the US forces, we've got Gabaru. And spawn as the other US forces, we've got a Arrow. So Panzer Elite Wehrmacht versus WS. That sounds not half bad. But I'm not a big fan. If dill is short for dill pickles, I hate pickles. No doctrine selected just yet. Yeah, I was running a little bit short on time. I had to stop by a store to get a new office chair since my current office chair fell apart. Because I go through office chairs pretty quickly. But I was going to go through shoes. I go through a pair of shoes. I rip a hole through a pair of shoes about once a year. Like, shoes only last a year for me. Oh, the herb plant. Got it.
Be ready for orders. Fuel point captured.
My parents recently showed, my mother sent me a text earlier today about A pizza with pickles on top. Oh, I hate pickles. I thought pineapple was a horrible concept on pizza, but somebody put pickles on pizza? Dear God. Olives is probably the most fringe thing I'm going to accept on pizza.
Target is secure.
Guess you got a lot of foot traffic on those. I guess you may probably work construction. I only work IT, and I go through tennis shoes very quickly. Our squad has some good heavy cover there. Jeep engaging the motorcycle. Motorcycle having trouble actually properly engaging Jeep. Jeep getting a lot of free shots there. M42 setting on up next to the shrine. And Jeep goes back off there, taking no damage from the MG42. Panzer Grenadiers now pushing on forward.
The enemy is attacking a petrol depot.
Ready for battle.
Oh yeah, you said some farmers would make sense why ripping through shoes. Probably get more steps than me, and I get about 10,000 steps each day. Panzer Grenadiers getting some damage from these riflemen. Jeep heading down south, got an engine crit already onto the Kaliningrad. So 2 Jeeps on the field. Jeep fires, does not take out the Kaliningrad there. M42 rotating around.
Kampfgruppen have upgraded defensive operations.
Taking fire.
Panzer Grenadiers sort of flinching their way forward out of cover. Rock squad on the back line there. Of course, there's no retreat back this direction. You have to take a bad retreat path this way or this way. It's hard for me to tell. I think it would go around this way. Jeep coming on the flank with a pair of engineers. Probably no flamethrower upgrade. So Jeep is knocking the Panzer Grenadiers forward towards the engineers.
The enemy is weakening even now.
Oh, and looks like the no. Jeep went down. Nope, that's an engineer model. If there's Jeep. Our squad seen a bit of fire there, getting suppressed by the MG42. Up north, use flare starting to collapse on in. Got another MG42 back here. Does not suppress the engineers with that burst. Pioneers now advancing. Jeep over here. Oh, there goes the... My mind's drawing a blank. Motorcycle there.
We have eliminated the enemy.
Keep firing away. Rock Squad does have a bit of flank on MG42. Bolts Engineers straight forward. Rock Squad's being suppressed. MG42 and Panzer Grenadiers push along the flank. Rock Squad's do fall back there. Got a bit of sandbags there, though they're a little bit diagonal. Yep, definitely, that's good enough for army work. Wow. Sorry, I'm just admiring that. That just looks stupid. How on earth would somebody manage to do this? I wonder, what does the sandbags look like underneath? Oh, nothing. Literally nothing. It's because it's actually a good efficiency thing not to have sandbags have any sort of model underneath, because why it's been modeling on underneath a building. Sorry, I just find that too amusing. MG42 needs to fall back, but he's probably wiped on out. Falling back now. Oh, does drop the gun. Folks need to grab it and run back. Folks, and now the MG42 needs to keep on falling back there. Engineers capturing that. Pioneers pre-4, taking a bit of damage here. The Rock Squad does get inside the shrine there. Panzer Grenadiers inside the trenches. On this side, there's only what, one window there? Actually, 2 windows. Not great still.
Loud and clear.
I know in Company Heroes 2, you can set stuff to be conformed on the terrain, and things are not conforming to terrain when it comes to certain objects. I guess sandbags are designed to conform to terrain, which makes sense, so it makes it a little bit looks nicer when going up and down hills, so they're not like steps. But of course, in this case, where the few times where it's like, oh, it's on a crater that does something stupid like that, it's gonna look stupid. Though, from this angle, it doesn't look too bad, it just looks strange. You just have to rotate the angle and then you start seeing the real strangeness. Jeep falling back, got lucky didn't take an injury right there, but 2-2 in pursuit. Greyhound now advancing.
Kampfgruppe Company is available to take leading a sector.
Taking fire!
Panzer's firing. Seemed a little far away from that shot, but does get a max range shot there. Panzer upgrade now complete, getting a bit of healing here. And got a full tank buster now being established. Medical supplies on this guy here. He does have just comp craft center. There's the Krieg's barracks as well. Don't see any more upgrades at the moment. Pack 38 likely.
Ready for mission orders.
So no doctrine selected just yet either.
And ready to go. Target has been secured.
Haven't seen anything from the Wehrmacht player at Con Creek either, nor from other US players.
Tank busters ready for battle.
The person that's gone for the Greyhound will probably go for infantry. The other player will likely go for armor. Landmine built there. Volkswinder is firing away. Of course, won't be able to do much for this guy here.
Ready to adjust attack.
2-2 falls on back of the Panzer squad advancing.
Panzer, we are losing a fuel depot to the enemy.
Volkswinder pushes way forward, fires away against the rifleman. Panzer M42 trying to hit this guy here. May suppress him. Our squad there does fall back. It looks like the Pack 38 does strike the Jeep.
Our engineering has stepped even further ahead of our enemies. Advanced repair is available.
Advanced repair this early? So as the player has gone for advanced repairs, I don't know why it's just me that he may be eyeing for a martyr. Advanced repair maybe just a little bit too early for that. He only has a single 2-2 on the field with 4 repairs. Of course, got the grad as well, but still, that's probably not really warranted enough for advanced repairs, unless you really don't support out his teammates' armored efforts, which he could be eyeing for Blitzkrieg then. Really hard for him to say at this moment. Gun does stay alive for the moment, but does take a bit of damage there. Our squad does fall back there. Up here, we've got rifle squads advancing, and this guy, a couple guys pulls their way forward, which will result in gaining the range of the MG42. Matrix falling back there. We've got an early Hellcat, so this will probably be the armor player. The other player did have the Greyhound, so it's likely going to be the infantry player. Maybe a little too early for a Hellcat as well. I think it would be better to just save it for a Sherman tank.
Gained momentum on the field.
Though would be a good way to counter that single 2-2. That single Hellcat there, he could probably just not go for any more
The enemy is seizing our territory.
armored or assets like the 2-2. Mortar half-track is being built. MG42 are escaping back out of there. Pack 38 trying to creep his way forward or backwards. 2 has level 1 defense pursuing and got an STG squad here. Grub squad does take a bit of damage there. You're currently rooting for one of the two teams. Fort HQ does get interrupted there, so no Fort HQ there. Our squad, only one of our squad is actually in combat. The other one has one guy firing away, which is a bar, but the rest of the guys are not actually firing. Two getting a bit of repairs there in combat. He is, of course, this guy's pretty wounded there. STG squad drawing a bit of fire there as well. M1 AT gun now advancing. Multiple M242s pushing forward. Now eyeing for the 4 HQ once again, but he's not taking out too well. He's out there, unable to secure the 4 HQ. And eyeing the blitz on back out of there. The Panzer player does have 3 command points. So, of course, some good assets. Of course, we do have now 2 Hellcats in the field. And if you have now Panzer Support Command, a light ATI check wouldn't be half bad. Probably not a super great time for a short barrel Panzer IV, as much as I love them. Being caught up in terrain, crushing a bit of the terrain right there.
Squad standing ready.
The enemy is weakening even now.
And he's meeting with the upgraded short barrel, upgraded Panzer Support Command, so I'm not sure what he's going to be eyeing. Black Irving, take a bit of fire there. I think it would have been a good idea to cancel it and just go for the light ATF track this moment of time. He needs some anti-tank up here. He does have 2 Panzer squads in the field, or 3 of them. 4 HQ has been established. We have a Wehrmacht sniper here as well. Pack 38 rotating up north.
Our base is under attack. We are losing territory.
Get into the fight! Men standing by! Contact! Engaging forward elements!
The enemy will never be able to match the efficiency of our support command structure.
Greyhound firing away.
Victory is ours!
Grab squads pushing down south. Volunteers are here as well. He's all the structures for the Panthers, and I know he has the Panther and the Transport Command upgrade. He just may need to get the mortar upgrade and quite eye for his Panthers, but can't say exactly for sure.
The enemy once more.
Let's get a full wipe there. Got 2 Wehrmacht snipers on the field. Panther squads over here do fall back. The Hellcats do have plenty of health. 3rd Hellcat on the field, which now more and more screams to me Teller mines, but the chance for armor company into repairability is likely, but Hellcat's usually a case of allied war machine. The Teller mines probably wouldn't be half bad.
Welcome to our Schützentrupp, Grenadiers. Taking reach!
Couple of Wehrmacht landmines, very nice.
Ready for new move! Ready.
So no doctrine selected. Another good item could be is a Flak 88. Let's see, no defense MGs here, so don't know what
Jaeger
doctrine the
command is
Wehrmacht
now
player's gone for.
available to aid our worthy cause.
Jaeger command upgrade complete. Now he has, there's activation of the Panther battle group. We'll take a bit more manpower to get the Panthers on the field. Snipers retreat on back, possibly can be pursued all the way back home. I see. Oh, Lucy finds a landmine there. Not a telemine,
The
of
enemy is
course.
attempting to seize the
Wehrmacht
field.
snipers. Ooh. Did the Wehrmacht snipers get blown up by that landmine? I don't see the... Nope. One, the Wehrmacht snipers may have went down at one point in time. Hard to say exactly where. Mortar striking the Hellcat. Destroyed engine. Destroyed gun. Can still try to run away. Keyboard try.
Attention. The enemy advances.
Your sniper on the field, 0 kills. Like I always say, your first kill against for your sniper should be always your opponent's sniper. He did fire a shot in the engine for 2, however. Main gun destroyed right there. Pack 38 finished it off.
The enemy's armor is proving to be even weaker than we thought.
Magic suit connect. Panzer squad does get wiped on out.
Lost a unit.
Trying to finish off this guy here. Panzer pushes his way forward. Does see a sniper shot. Fires and main gun strike crit there, not death crit, so it's 0 health. Drop Panzer there. Tank buster straight forward. Notice that the Hellcat will fall back. And the Fortescue has been sieged down. Sniper does connect on the Volksgrenadiers. Panzer picked up by that rifleman. And we got this squad. Looks like got wiped out.
Once again.
Our squad straight forward. Greyhound skirmishing around. Hellcat decides to just camouflage there. Might as well. I mean, if he's gone for armor, he can always go for the allied field repair, trying to get it back up and running. Pack 38 probably just got a move down here, but did not find the Hellcat yet. And oh, we do have now Scorched Earth now available.
To execute orders. Men are barely needed. Don't fuck up. They're shooting at us. Ready to pass on orders.
We must injure the enemy and reduce his 300 points.
Volkswagen is back on off. Hellcat will have been trouble. There's a lot of naturally forming pink traps as part of the map. Boob traps been triggered. Oh, that was not the boob trap. That was incendiary trap. That is a sector artillery in this very long sector.
The enemy is impacting.
Man, they really upped the firepower of the boob traps, haven't they? You now have a pair of Panthers deployed in the field.
Has proven its superiority once again.
Engineers from the rifle squads straight forward. Volkswagen behind some good heavy cover. Sherman tank deployed in the field, very nice, but will be overrun by the Panthers. Also got hit by the Pack 38 multiple times here. And Allied War Machine decided to be activated. Explodes Panther, or explodes Sherman. Our squad does fall back there. Possibly could be wiped on out. Does get wiped on out, as far as say probably not. Sherman tank force recovered. This is where the Allied War Machine gets recovered too. Got a Hellcat here. Looks like a Jeep here. That's what I'm seeing in the yellow triangle. Hellcat fires away, rolls a bounce Sherman could push around over here and start firing some rounds to the rear armor of that Panther. Bounce there. Hellcat gets double tapped. Bounce there. Sherman tank this way forward. Possibly, hard to say exactly. At least from right now. You guys follow up, just look at the leaderboard to see what the ranks are. Sherman tank still keep their distance. Panzer explodes forward. We have these guys advancing as well. We have T2 here, severely wounded. Nice bit of smoke there.
We have lost a vehicle.
Hellcat does get good rearm shot there. This guy is not being pushed forward. Game credit applied. Ooh, fresh Calliope. Gets a good hit there on the Panzers. Force back all the Panzers. Salts up some of these Panthers. Sherman tank does go down there. Game catches one on one of these Panthers. And Panthers are going to be falling back now. And it looks like his Hellcat's getting hit by the Calliope. One Hellcat gets recovered. This other one could be recovered. I did see this second triangle get summoned recently. This guy started to wear out, isn't it? Greyhound goes down. Let's lose that one there. So that's another pair of Hellcats. And Panther needs some severe repairs. The other Panther is engine destroyed, and gun destroyed, so that one's done.
Losing a sector.
So we've got 3 Hellcats in the field.
We've lost the Panzer.
Snipers backing off, got a Wolfman barrage raining on in.
Americans are
2
seizing
Wehrmacht
territory
snipers,
from
2
us.
US snipers. Wehrmacht snipers trying to go for a
We have
counter
destroyed
snipe.
an enemy unit.
And it looks like the Panzer player sniped the sniper with some sector artillery there. The sniper here may get picked off by Calliope, decides to retreat on back. Got still some Wehrmacht landmines there.
Our base is under attack.
Panther almost goes down there.
The enemy is weakening even now. Reinforcement completed.
Replacement here.
Oh, I just heard the Grenadier reinforcement complete as a reinforcement line from the announcer. Or was that actually...
Ready to respond.
That could have been their own voice. I don't know why. This guy who this voice actor playing for the Panzer Grenadiers may be the same voice actor as the announcer. I could not tell you the difference between those 2 lines right there, of who actually said it. Another Clyde rocket barrage there. Pack 38 set up there to support his teammate, very nice. Against the armor company player, an extra Pack 38 will not hurt, because we're fighting against all of these Hellcats. Panther does receive some bounces there.
Rejoice, Panzer. Roadblocks are now at our disposal.
And we'll need to gun straight forward. Oh, close range fly barrage, rocket barrage there. As the player sees fall back, he's just getting bombarded. Oh, and it looks like this Kaliningrad is engines on fire. May want to put out before the C4 catches on fire, because that's very flammable stuff. Stupid question, when was C4 first created? Was C4 available in World War II? No, I don't know. Because I think, a lot of the old World War II games, such as Allied Medal of Honors, mostly use just TNT charges.
The enemy has moved against one of Germany's victory points.
Right now, the Axis players do have a bit of VP advantage. It was invented in World War II, or was used in World War II. All right, it's one of those things I just second guess myself all the time. Ooh, one of the Panzer Grenadiers get nailed. Good hits there. Does take out the Hellcat there. This other one goes out and controls both, so both of his Hellcats will be recovered. Panther could be overran. Oh, C4 is 1956. I thought it was after World War II. Thought so. Nope, got some artillery raining on in. Fly piece, soften up the Panther, who's efficiency 2 at the moment. Got efficiency 3 AT guns for his teammates as well, so may see PAP 38 is a possibility. He has gone for these guys here. And I actually don't know what doctrine the Wehrmacht has gone for just yet. He may have gone for terror.
Pick your targets and start shooting.
Live here, rocket barrage raining on in. Snipers getting splashed a little bit there. Another pair of Panthers on the build queue, or on the field. Now there's going to be 3 Panthers. Bolstering is being splashed by his own Warforman. That's his own fault. We got quadruple Hellcat by the armor player. And when you take on here, Calliope piece may want to rotate around over here just to be a bit more safer location. Oh wait, both of these players have gone for armor. I just now realized that. So there's, what, 4 Calliopes on the field? That's a lot of Calliopes. Panzer Grenadiers taking a bit of damage. I've got sector artillery in this sector.
Contact! Go beside, move!
Another thing, oh, good hits there. Another thing I think of was used in World War II was also thermite, but those more like just weapon destruction. And also bombers. Bombers use thermite as early incendiary bombs as well before napalm became common. I think napalm was developed in World War II, but I think it was mostly used in flamethrowers and island hopping campaigns. Damage there. Possibly, yeah. But these Panthers are taking quite a bit of beating there.
An enemy unit has fallen to our
And looks like now a Tiga Panzer. Now, previously he's gone for Blitzkrieg. I thought he would have gone for terror, but I was mistaken. Or defense. Next 3 Panther here. Hellcat trying to get to the rear armor. This is eventually 1 Hellcat to the rear armor now. Taking some fire there. Just maybe just want to drive back home.
Com system in order. Panzer, stand by for target. Reinforce the com system in order. Give us a target.
Now, so the Panther will be going on down.
We have lost a unit.
There's 1 on this Panther now.
Capturing a sector. 200 points.
And
The enemy is
Panther,
weakening even
Hellcat
now.
does go down. Wehrmacht landmine still here. Panther, Tiger Tank advancing up north. Another Pack 3 on the high ground for a cinematic firing spot. This squad does have a Panzer Shrek. Tiger Tank gets direct hit there though, annihilating 3 out of 4 men, or 3 out of 6. This player does have M10s, making it a little bit more reliable at range. As soon as AT guns start to get decrewed here, M10 takes some fire there and does go down to the Pack 38.
Destroyed the enemy's armor.
The M10 now deployed on the field.
Heavy Panzer. This is Panzer.
Panther straight forward, double tapping the Panther or Hellcat. Hellcat goes down, or M10. I cannot think right now. M10 right here could be overran. Gets a bounce there. That Tiger tank up north as well, on up the hill. Hasn't taken too much damage there. Sniper backing on off. Our Rat Squad's now falling back. Taking some good hits there. Everything's falling back. Looks like a decent amount of warfare barrage in this region. Not how Calliope Rocket Barrage. Triple capture, now double capture in favor of the Axis players. Allies are almost 100 BPs. I can push right forward. We'll like to kind of clean up the AT gun.
The enemy has
Remove some machine gun placement. Looks like the sniper tank gets suppressed, AoE suppressed.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Replacement reporting.
Trying to crush the snipers, but sees the M10 search report. Allied war machine now active here. Sector artillery in the sector gets Ming short crit on both of them. Scoring multiple kills there. And looks like both these guys are, yeah, both of them just got pressure super 1. Pursuit 2 Tiger has plenty of health. Held capture 4, get it there. And Wolfman Barrage running on in, splashing a little bit of everything. Good hit there.
Ammunition stores are under attack.
Target is heavy Panzer ready. Panzer take
Hellcat moving around.
Panzer falling forward. Panzer stand by for target.
Engineers do take a bit of damage there. Let's see if good hit there on the sniper. Even from a stray sector artillery shot there. The short range crit there. Panther engaging in melee.
The enemy has struck.
5-year rocket barrage over here. Pressures 2 Panther advancing forward, who needs to fall back into repairs. This one Pakistan gets some repairs as well. Pack 38 trying some over here. Hellcat does not get shot in the C2 Panther. The C2 Tiger needs to fall back as well. Taking some hits there. US snipers decrew the Pack 38.
Awaiting command. Make ready for action.
Panther could receive a sticky bomb and a Shrek. And Shrek does connect. Snipers advancing. Snipers advancing, trying to go for a counter snipe. Oh, we got a good number of Calipes here, 2 from each player. Yellow has 1 Hellcat. Brown does not appear to have any armor, going for another M10 likely. We now got 2 veteran Panthers, which is 2 infantry 2. There's enough manpower, another pair of Panthers. Probably a good idea, but they're getting whittled down by those Calipes. Sniper gets hit there as well. Looks like he may have took out one of these Panzer Grenadiers. And this is able to decapture the VP from the high ground with the Kaliningrad. Main gun short right there. Panther could go down the Calliope. Looks like got lucky there.
Com system in order. Panzer Grenadiers ready.
Good hit there by the Pack 38.
The point has been secured.
Counter snipe
We have destroyed
connects.
an enemy
Looks like
unit.
artillery connects that same sniper.
Tactics have reduced the
I guess he
enemy to
chose the
50
wrong
points.
target. Tiger tank rolls a miss there, nails the side of the trench. The trench is quite deep, so it's, I think a little bit hard for it to get around the scout down there. The
The enemy
Panther
has
scored
moved
direct
against
hit.
one of Germany's victory points.
And a boom trap's been triggered. Incendiary trap? Yep. The flamethrower squads get set ablaze. Damage crit there onto the Tiger tank. M10's now advanced forward and sports triple Hellcats. Panther here, versus 2, but severely wounded. Pack 38 firing away. Calliope rocket barrage running on in. Allied war machine activated. Tiger tank's pretty bad in the rooms and beaten. They stick at the M10 there. Hellcats now advancing. Good Calliope hit there. Panther's making them short quicker. This Panther has plenty of health. Out of control, destroyed, and this one's getting hit by the armor by the Pack 38 as well. And there as well, so all those armor units go down.
Enemy's armor.
Actually, 3 just about nothing by the Wehrmacht player. And looks like he brings in a Pershing. He did not recover any M10s or Hellcats. His teammate did recover 2 M10s. Trying to engage this Vet 3 Tiger.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Blue trap's been triggered. No response there, so it's going to explode.
An enemy unit has fallen to our might. Hunter battle groups are now available to enter the conflict.
Tiger
The
tank takes
Yankees
some
are
hits
grabbing
there.
our territory.
This guy may explode as well. This one has exploded. Now the pair of Panthers moving forward on the high ground. Pershing's going to get overran by them. They're destroyed by a single M10. Good hits there. Focus on this Hellcat.
Enemy's armor is
Let's see 3 now on this Panther. Panther falling back, minimal health. M10 comes for a nice little flank. Pershing goes down, takes up that Panther while going down. Damage crit on there on this one. This guy could get some efficiency. Efficiency on M10s are making them highly lethal. That one goes down there, giving this efficiency on this M10. Bounce there, engine crit there, other M10 creeping his way forward. Pack 30 scores the kill. M10 advancing. Aiming on the Panther. And gets the kill there, getting versus 2. Pack 30 on the high ground. Gets a good pen there. And using the pack abuse bug. Oh, which if it would have hit there, he would have got triple tap before he get out of range. Pershing here.
Target secured. Victory point under our control.
Live here, rocket barrage, raining on in. This is going to be a whole big miss. And Spears clean up
Americans
some
are
of this
seizing
infrastructure.
territory from us.
I think a lot of people like Hellcats for the more mobility aspect, but M10s do have better armor penetration, that is for sure. There's a trade-off between the two. Though technically Hellcats can be upgraded with Pentamount, but I don't think that's ever really
Forward supply
effective
lines are broken.
or worth the cost ever.
The Americans are capturing
Slightly
a
rocket
enemy
barrage
unit.
ring in, and this pack 38 does withdraw in time. Some of these Panthers can be tagged during the boat.
The enemy clutches to only
Allies on 24 VPs. Which is kept to this point there. Pershing. 2 Pershings are on the
Our
field.
supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Was ist los?
Slightly rocket barrage ring in once again. Splashes some of the Panthers there. Soften the Panthers over so slightly.
Was ist los? Ready for combat mission.
Sniper here. U2 does not on the sniper. Oh, if you got the Tiger Tank advancing, doing some damage on the Pershing.
The Yankees
A
are going
bounce, I
to
should say.
territory.
Pershing retaliates with a pen. One thing about bad thing about the M10 is there's a bug where it shoots a shell but doesn't go. Otherwise, that's actually a common bug with a lot of different things, but I think it is somewhat pronounced on the M10. Where I think it has a longer aim time. Pershing gets his main gun destroyed and crit there, and out of control crit. Pershing backs on off of here. Another sector artillery in this sector here. Looks like it nuked a engineer squad. Another Pershing now deployed in field. And look at some GGs being casted. Pershing does go down.
Superiority once again.
Allies are running very low in VPs, and I think, yeah, it looks like have no steam to stop the captures. And this player's idle, so I think the game's over. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I prefer Hellcats and may not pen very often, but at least I have a chance to pen because it actually shoots. I think the sort of weird firing animation is more or less a visual bug. I think a lot of vehicles have the similar issue as well. It's hard to explain. But usually that animation bug where it fires but it actually doesn't shoot, but it's still then shortly after it does fire an actual round as well with another full firing animation. So it's more, I think, more of just a visual bug of when it does and doesn't shoot, which also is just sort of distracting. By the way, like I mentioned beforehand, I shall end the replay or the stream a little bit early tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.